Hello, everybody. Good morning, good something, depending on your time zone. Well, May 13, Tuesday, another live trading session. It's just a casual live trading that I'm doing daily on the VIP trading corner. What are we doing daily is just consistently hunting for setups, waking up, focusing on high probability trades, and then trying to extract the money from the market. That's the main idea. And today we'll try the same thing. If we'll have the um, opportunity, because I already scanned the market a little bit, and I don't know, it's a little bit weird. And I get it. I mean, if we look at there we go, Monday, Tuesday economic calendar, Tuesday 13 May. 1 second, let me bring it here on the screen. Here. You can see we have some news like core inflation rate and inflation rate. So it can get a little tricky to trade, especially given the fact that we pumped so crazy and a lot of people are trying to ape their positions. But we'll be still trying to make some money. Yeah. Um, Bitcoin, I'm targeting 104 here, 104,400. This equal highs. Mm, Structure, it's a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Where it is? Here, full fib. Yeah, we just swing failure, the pivot low, which created a new high. I totally get it here. But the market reacted pretty weird, as I said, due to the fact that others and Total Tree, they swept Monday low. I was expecting the same stuff from Bitcoin and Ethereum. Well, it didn't happen. Maybe, I mean, we'll have enough time. Moreover, we are rejecting daily open here. You can see we had a flat daily opening here, and same on Ethereum. This is the EMA 200. Maybe I'll take it as support, but also we front run, the previous day low here on Ethereum, which is quite annoying. So overall, a lot of front running of my levels. We did manage to long last night from this area, 1.9. I have an order. I am long from this area. Made it already risk-free and targeting the range highs. 1 second. I was looking for my phone, but it's charging. Never mind. Yeah, I already have a long from the lows here. Let me find the snippet of the plan that I posted yesterday on VIP. So there you go. Let's see if I can paste it. Yeah. So we had a 4-hour close candle, and price did exactly this reversal here. Let's go 4-hour. Damn it, I cannot paste it. There you go. I was hiding the chart. We had a dump here, and then what I didn't saw coming, but I saw it coming because I posted another plan 2 days ago. This one. So everyone should have the longs loaded. I mentioned the limit order at 101,400 here with stop loss at 150, 1506. here. And the long it's on, I'm targeting the range highs, if not another swing failure of the high. This one I posted on 11, so it was 2 days ago this long. This is a swing long, like high time frame stuff. But it's on. The TA worked pretty well, so there it is. We are long. All right, let's go zoom in a little bit and speak a little bit about what I see here. Okay. So basically, we have a range here, deviation back inside the range, deviation back inside the range, same stuff, deviation, deviation, deviation. So if we had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts of breaking out here, why would we wonder about this attempt to break out, and actually why this shouldn't be a reclaim back inside the range? So I'm expecting the same stuff to happen right now on Bitcoin. And this to be actually a deviation back inside the range. That's why I'm expecting a retest of the GP here. And even further, I expect a retest of 78.6. I have pretty good confluences there. Like if we look here, this would be my area. And furthermore, we have these 3 equal highs here. Oh, sorry. There we go. So we have these equal highs. That makes me think that there is a pretty high probability for the price action to go for the highs. But now comes the big question. We see that previous Monday low is not swept, previous 4-hour low it's not swept. So, and we have a W, well, we have to give that to the price action. I think on 1 hour it is not yet close. We have 22 minutes, but it seems like it's rejecting. So I had this plan covered too, which I will go through in a second. So the main idea is that, yeah, the price is holding back inside the range. We should be holding around here and maybe create a potential AB equals CD setup. That would be the optimal thing to happen. This, and then we attempt a 61.8 retest here. So this would be the first logical thing to happen. And I think I will hunt maybe something like that, really aggressive. We'll see, depending on what I see on 1 minute, on 3 minutes, we'll zoom in here. But this is the area to hunt. Then, I don't know, as I said, market structure is pretty annoying right now. I have mixed signals. Then we can look at the swing failure of the previous 4-hour low and the swing failure of previous day low. Yeah, I would say that you have too many points of interest. Well, I have absolutely no idea right now what the market wants to do. As I mention all the time, trading it's like a big equation where you have A, yeah, Q plus A equals 3, yeah, and then you subtract and you do the equation, and you don't have this number. Trading it's exactly the same. Sometimes you have even more difficult equations, yeah, in trading, and you have something like this. And I'm not a big mathematics ass, but it's exactly like that. You have you have the areas that you know, and then you have the numbers which you don't know. So right now I have my draw of liquidity here. I have my point of interest here and here. And now the unknown is the fact that I don't know where the heck the price is going first. because it can front run all the levels and just pump, or it can nuke through the levels and then reclaim and do something like this. So I absolutely love doing this because it prepares me for all the scenarios. And in the end, I will not be caught off guard like 96% of the people and say, well, damn, I could have made money, but I didn't. I didn't knew that this will happen. Yeah. And furthermore, here I was just looking at this previous 4-hour high swing failure and daily open. This is a key horizontal pivot, and it's quite important, as we can see even here, because this is a point where the whole impulsive movement started. So what I expect from the price action is that if we manage to reclaim this previous 4-hour high and daily open, there might be a chance that all these areas will be front run and I will get none of them um, as a trigger, but I'll be happy because I have three longs. I have one swing long from here. I have a scalp from this area. When we reclaim this previous swing failure low, I have a long from that area, this area. That's a 1 3 minute scalp. Yeah, exactly, man. And I didn't knew this would happen. And we are professional traders. There is no such thing as I didn't knew that X or something like that uh, would happen. All right, so what I'm paying lots of attention right now is this reclaim of the previous 4-hour high and daily open. PJ was mentioning in the live that we can have a potential LJW here. We can also see that the price has reclaimed the 200 EMA here in 5 minutes, and we have a W with an LJ. I'm not sure if he took it yet or not, but is there. We have a clear LJ. And what I observed also on the aggregator is the fact that spot is buying. So we have lots of spot buying pressure coming in. That's pretty interesting. All right, I was looking at the data. So spot is buying. It's not looking bad. Now the idea is this a deviation? And we go back inside uh, this little range here because this is basically a range. And we have range highs, which we just tapped, mid-range, and then range lows. Yeah, keep it simple, guys. Always try to keep it as simple as possible. But I mean, I totally get it. That simple doesn't mean uh, easy. It doesn't mean easy. I totally get it. Simple takes a lot of practice. So right now we are hovering at the range lows of the main uh, range here. We have this key horizontal, which should hold. For the moment, it held. But it's very important to see what the price is doing here. It's a very important point. So that being said, you have more. I don't know. You can even short here, but it's pretty annoying because you have this LJ long, and then you have this M with the deviation of a 4-hour high. So you have two very valid setups, and both of them they have their probabilities. Swing failure of the 4-hour pivot high and daily rejection of daily open, and then you have this LJ long. Very good target. This one. I don't know. Really annoying. Really annoying. You might, in the same time, you might get a coin and toss it. All right, let's get back to now. Get to Ethereum. Same stuff on Ethereum. Same stuff on Ethereum here. We just got back inside the range. You can see here key horizontal, resistance, resistance, support, 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 support. So right now I'm expecting mid-range to be tapped, which is 2,500. This one you can see here in the past, pretty simple. And definitely the 61.8 here. That's why I took this long. I'm already long from the bottom, from 2,419. But if we go on 5 minutes, we can see that we have a way better LJ long here. Yeah, trendline breakout and structure on Ethereum than we have on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has already swept that previous 4-hour high. I took it more aggressively. You can take with the stop loss all the way down here. Same stuff. We have a little ugly M there. Man, what is really annoying, so I had my alarms here at the previous 4-hour low and previous day low. Look at all these equal lows. I start to think that market makers, they really start to enjoy uh, effing around with us in a manner that, I don't know, the algorithm or who's who's making this liquidity will actually, I think too many people have started looking at the equal lows, and I think the game starts to be more difficult in regarding to the reading of the market structure. But now you can put in the equation things like uh, high probability equal lows or low probability equal lows, stuff like that. Like which ones will be taken, and it's pretty annoying because we've seen that in the past, huge rallies on Ethereum have occurred from equal lows. I mean, look at this crap here. Look at this crap. Even a two flat bottom candles. Look at this one. I mean, I even remember that I had a limit order here for a scalp. And guess what? It never filled. So I really, I don't know. It starts to look like they really bait people into this equal lows and equal highs, making them think that okay, the price will go there, but actually it's not going anymore. Yeah. All right, let's see what is doing on 1 hour. We have a rejection of this 1 hour fair value gap here, which is absolutely normal. Also, you can see it's a quite of a key horizontal level. So it's struggling a little bit. If you'd ask me, well, what setup should we play on Ethereum? Now, if I'm looking at the chart and I'll say that we play a swing failure, and taking in consideration this fuckery of environment, I would say that if the price would go here once again, I don't think it will stop there. I don't know. It's just a experience that is speaking. It's not proper TA that I can say, okay, I say it based on that. No, I say it based on experience. And Paul is always mentioning that. Are you sure that you want the price to go there? He's asking me when I'm doing the TA with him. We're looking at different stuff, and he's asking me, "Are you sure that you want the price to go there?" So it's the same feeling right now. It's the same feeling that if the price goes here, I don't know if I really want to long these lows anymore. I don't know, feels off a little bit. So what I'm thinking right now is that the price will pump it and should pump. Guys, please let me know if you can hear me well, if everything is all right, like good quality. I have the impression that the chat it's lagging or not interacting at all. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, all good. I wanted to check on the MacBook to see if the internet is all right. That's good then. So getting at that, I don't know. I would say that it's more of experience where I'm speaking with Paul and asking, well, are you sure that you want to to take the long if the price goes there? So that being said, I don't think the price should revisit these lows anytime soon. Looking at the daily, 200 SMA EMA support here. Um, I want to say something that I didn't mention. Sorry, guys. I want you to answer me. I don't know if I have any couple of viewers here, but what's one of the first rules of a high time frame fair value gap? Let me know. I can give you an indication. Look at this fair value gap, daily fair value gap, and daily fair value gap, and these two equal lows. Maybe I can delete it and then put them back here. And look at this one. What's one of the first rules on a high time frame fair value gap? What you don't want to do? Yeah, well pointed out, Almudi. Well pointed out on the low time frame analysis. Yeah. So the idea here is that I have a saying: never counter trade the higher time frame fair value gap. I usually say it on 1 to 4 hours, and what's higher, you never want to counter trade that fair value gap. Uh, After a push like that, guys, after a push like this, where are the wicks to the upside? Where is the supply? Because a lot of people are speaking about supply here, supply there, and stuff like that. Supply is this. This is confirmed supply. Yeah. This is not confirmed supply because the price didn't manage to retest with a pretty big wick to the upside the supply. And actually, if we look from a supply perspective, we didn't even tap the supply. You can see here, this is the confirmed supply, which we rejected. And look at this major dump which occurred. The price managed to tap the supply. So you'll ask yourself, what the heck this retard wannabe trader is he speaking about? I'm speaking about the fact that we just retested two times a daily fair value gap. You can see it here, retest, retest. Now, what is the logical thing to do is the low which was swept, meaning this one, we should go for the high of it here at 104,400. So next point should be the weekly open and the retest of these highs, which falls exactly in place with 61.8, with short reload zone basically. But then there is one more thing. Usually when you have a high time frame fair value gap happening and being tapped, the thing is that most likely they will go for the highs. Like for example, here it violated, it went for the high. Look at it here. Yeah, so this is the candle which was violated, took the high of that candle. Yeah, this is the daily fair value gap. Most likely there is a pretty high probability we go and swing failure the highs again. I don't know if it makes sense. For me, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's go back on 15 minutes. Uh, all right. And Dalmudi has a good point. There is no market structure shift yet created. So I'm and I can see on the data the fact that people are actually shorting this range low. Yeah, ignore this part here because if we take this as a deviation, we can actually go on 4 hour and look at it as a potential megaphone pattern. Where the heck it is? Yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. So if this is a megaphone pattern, they want to get rid of everyone, they will go for the previous day high once again. And yeah, exactly. If we look in the past, look at this one, for example. Isolated this structure here. We have this dump. It took this low. We went to retest the highs. So I think we'll have exactly the same stuff going on here. Same stuff here. Back inside the range, retesting the range highs. Basic stuff, guys. It's not rocket science. Yeah. I don't know. Keep it simple. I know. Once again, I'm repeating. I know simple doesn't mean easy. No, no, no. Simple means a lot of time in the charts, lots of experience, but that's what we want to do to keep it as simple as possible. And if you don't see it, spend more time in the charts and analyze more, and you get the idea. All right. Now you would ask me, well, Stefan, I want some trades. I want to make some money. Uh, well, I don't know. Take this long with me here, with a wider stop loss here. I know Dalmudi, it's a big fan of AB equals CDs, kind of. I'll take from here. Bot one, yeah, that kind of stuff. AB equals CD. What I like about this AB equals CD is the fact that we have it combined with an LJ. We have the W here. We have two W's. One here, one here. It can fail as any setup. It can fail. There is no such thing as a 100% probability trading. On a high, how do you say it? I mean, you want to be a trader for a high period of time, for 1 year, for 2 years, for 5 years. You want to quit your, I don't know, your uh, car washing job and you want to turn into a trader. But that takes a lot of discipline, takes a lot of schedule, takes a lot of consistency from your side. It's not anyhow different than an than a normal job. Regarding to the effort that you might want to put. Actually, if I'm thinking, it's way more demanding than a normal job. And the effort that you want and you need to put, it's absolutely insane. All right. I had some DM, sorry. I think someone asked me to look at Portal. Let's see Portal. Portal USDT. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Guys, you sneaky guys. I like it. Guys, this can actually be the trigger for a daily W here. Okay, let's check it out. Go on daily. Took this low, Monday high. Reclaim this low. Actually, this is the range high of it. 1 hour. Yeah, let's take this W on where the heck it is. Here. Maybe we put a little wider stop loss, something like this. Yeah, previous day high. I'll take this one. Thank you very much for pointing it out. Now, definitely, if we want to look at this fat M, that would coincide quite well. Let me post it. Limit long portal. This is an eternal liquidity range play here. Pretty classic one. Let's put an alarm because I don't want to miss too many things here. And on Ethereum, I know I had 2 alarms. I had one here. Let's put one here. All right. Entry. Where the heck my chart disappeared? Okay, it's back. Let's go 2 hours so people, but then you don't see the structure of that W in the long reload zone. Okay. Not bad. So it's a pretty lucrative session right now. 42 people. Let's see how many likes did we got if you guys hate it or like it. Oh, 16 likes, pretty lame. It is what it is. It means that I'm not good enough. I'll try to step up my game, guys, I promise. I try to step up my game. We have an entry on Ethereum. Yeah, we have an entry on Ethereum here. Yeah, it's decent. Yeah, Spot is bidding quite aggressively. I mean, on this move, Spot is buying like crazy. One more thing that was making me get to the idea that we shouldn't revisit the lows is the fact that I saw on the liquidity template, the aggregator that I'm using, there is no more liquidity left here. I don't know. Most of the liquidity was here, Q4 the 2,450, and here. So all the liquidity was stacked like this in this area. And it's pretty interesting that there is no more liquidity left. Yeah, everything was wiped on this candle. And we didn't have a proper bullish market structure shift, because if we take it as waves, we can see that this high was lower high, basically, than that one. That's why it's pretty annoying. But we don't complain. We trade what we have, guys. We trade what we have. Let me make a coffee. Let me make a coffee. What's the name of the indicator? It's Spaceman Bitcoin, Spaceman BTC key levels. I'm using this for years and I never had issues. It's simple and you cannot go wrong with it. I don't like the overcomplicated, clunky ones that are over cluttering your screen. I don't know, because I'm posting a lot on VIP on a daily basis. I'm already over cluttering my screen with lots of analysis and different levels. Even though I try to keep it simple, I'm putting a lot of alarms and stuff like that. So sometimes it can already be a little bit over cluttered. All right. I don't know, not too many things that I can say anymore, guys. If you have any more question, inverse head and shoulder on Bitcoin. Let's check Bitcoin USDT. Maybe we have it on spot. Yeah, on spot we have it potentially here. We can look at this one. Where the heck it is? There we go. So we can speak about this one, even though I don't. It's uglier, but I think it's there. I think Paul can confirm it or infirm it, but it's there. Understand? What? Understand? I think my chat is staying like delayed. And then if we get the target of this one, we would be looking at the same area. It's pointing exactly in the same area here. Weekly open 61.8, stuff like that. But it's not necessarily the fact that we should dump from that area. Keep that in mind. I think too many people are watching this GP for the short. And as I mentioned 20 minutes ago, you can rewind back. What happens when we swing failure previous day low into a daily fair value gap? It's that we will have expansion once again and a reattempt for the highs. So I wouldn't short too aggressively. Usually there are two ways that you might want to short. The first one, it's a classic short reload zone, like an area where the price might basically find supply and it will reject from that area. And then you have another one where the price is actually very strong and it doesn't find supply a location based on the previous key horizontals and stuff like that, but it finds resistance and rejects based off the liquidity grab. So that's the question right now. We'll have a rejection based on the previous supply and this low time frame bearish market structure shift, or the price will actually go for the high. It depends a lot on if there is still momentum on the buyers. Check hype. Let's check hype. Well, it looks ready to go, but it can go. I cannot do anything on hype. I'm sorry. It can go wherever it might want, but I have no location. I have absolutely nothing here. You want to long the middle of the range here? You can see actually the price is exactly at swing failure of the previous 4-hour high into the weekly and daily open. And speaking about a range, you are exactly at the equilibrium. Equilibrium is the area where you don't want to short or long or do anything. You don't want to touch the price here. You usually want to short, yeah, deep premium or long deep discount, pretty easy. So if you didn't long here, why would you long here? Not even on a weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, if I want to long, I would long here. On a daily time frame, if I want to long, maybe I'll long here, the swing failure of the previous day low. 1 hour, if I want to long, I would long here, maybe the violation of this 1 hour FEG and the retest of this W. There is absolutely no reason to touch it here. Antonio. Well, I don't quite care what people are saying. Let's check Solana with our own eyes. It's absolutely useless what people are saying. Sol USDT. I have a long on Solana. There we go. So I have this long on Solana. 3 days. It's almost to the take profit area. It's risk free. Let's keep it simple. Why would Solana fall after we have this aggressive rally? And guys, look at the previous candles. Up candle, big body volume, another one higher. Big candle volume, the next one closed even higher. So what I think it's actually, I think the price will push to 188. People are overcomplicating the things in a really stupid manner, and yeah, I get it. On X there is a lot of opinions, and if you're at the beginning, it's only going to harm your trading style. It's not going to help you anything at all. It will only damage your analysis. So I don't know, at the beginning I would encourage you to stick with a professional trading group, and then slowly but surely, like a bird, you'll fly, you'll get your own wings and make your own analysis. But cut the noise, it's very important. No, I expect Solana to go higher on a 3 days, 1 day time frame. On a 1 hour time frame, on the other hand, we had but this is something different. It's a lower time frame. We had a perfect 3 drives here. We had 1, 2, 3, which it's an indication of a low time frame potential distribution pattern. So I expect the price to reject around here on a 1 hour time frame, maybe go again at 160, maybe swing failure, even swing failure this low for an ABC correction. Or a running flat, depending, maybe it doesn't take that low. And then we continue the AB equals CD from this wave. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. You have to keep it easy, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't. I don't know. I think people, they are following too many people. Especially when you're at the beginning, you don't want to follow too many people. You want to actually unfollow as many as you can. So no, I expect some sort of rejection around here, pump into the 180, maybe reject there, potential ABC correction, and maybe internal, or take the low and then go higher. Uh, did you open portal yet? Open portal? Open the portal. No, I did not open the portal yet. 1 second, let me check. Oh, actually, yeah, it's on. When I said, where I said is the limit order. 614. I don't know why my chart. Ah, there you go. No, it's not yet on. Gork? I never heard about Gork. What about Flux then, sir? Gork. I don't know, I have no idea about this Gork. It's still inside the range here, so we can still see a rejection and go lower. Or it's a deviation and goes higher, I don't know. You want to leave it a little bit here. Maybe take this W. I wouldn't touch it. Flux. Depending the time frame. On a daily time frame, this W is looking good actually with the confluence with this reclaim. So yeah, it's looking good from a perspective of high time frame. On a low time frame, no, I don't like it on low time frame. This W is unretested. No, I wouldn't touch it. Well, guys, what I want to highlight more. So, if you want to educate yourself, if you really want to start trading with a professional trading environment, it's never too late. Yeah, and I think in the upcoming period, it can be absolutely insanely rewarding. Just my 2 cents. It can be really rewarding. So if you want to learn how to trade or level up your trading game, we have the Kappa 1 and Kappa 2 opened. If you want to join, you can join Discord and DM me, me or Paul. So Kappa 1 is for the beginning, and it will help you understand the basic concepts and the more advanced one of swing trading. And then we have the Kappa 2, which actually levels up your game into day trading. So it's up to you. There are still few spots. We'll only take about 10 people for Kappa 2, so not too many left though. If you want to join, just let me know and we'll speak about it if I see you suitable. If not, these are my plans. I explained them. I don't know what to add on them because we just need to leave the news happen and then we see what we can trade. So thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. I'll see you on Discord. Today it's will be public in 4 hours. We will be live streaming at New York session. So be sure to join us at the New York trading session. And be careful with the risk management today because it can get really tricky with the PMI. And don't try to overtrade. Don't try to overcomplicate the things. Protect capital. Thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye bye.